Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing amazing. In this short video, I will tell you about the amount of funds you need to show as proof of funds when you are immigrating to Canada. Now, what is proof of fund and what do you mean by this? Well, proof of fund is very simple. It's the amount that you have to show to IRCC that you have this amount. So before you land in Canada, you have to show that this is the amount that you have access to. So once you are in Canada, you can take care of yourself and any of the family members who are coming with you. So when we say family members, it could be so it's you, your dependent kids, or your spouse, or common law partner, or your dependent kids of your spouse or common law partner in case it's a second marriage or it's a different arrangement. So now it's not just you have to show the proof of fund when you apply, but also you need to have access to those funds when you land. So let's assume everything falls fine. Now you have landed. Now you have to prove this to the immigration officer or to the officer there when you land in Canada that look, hey, these are the funds that I have and I can use. So how would you prove that? When you show your funds as a proof, you see a bank letter or any letter of your financial institution stating there, hey, this is the amount that the person holds, or this is the credit, debit, everything. Last 6 months statements. In case you're showing FT, they just show that this is the amount you have. Now when I say FT, it's a fixed deposit. That means it still has a term, but if you want, you can still break it before it even matures. That means you have access to the funds if required. So that means any equity in your property will not consider as proof of fund. Anything that you cannot use, that you cannot liquidate in short term, cannot be used as proof of funds. So make sure when you're applying and when you have to show proof of funds, the amount that you hold doesn't mean your property. Maybe it could be additional, but your property is something. If you need that amount in Canada, you can't just sell your property and then have that amount handy here, right? So understand, it's any money that you can, that is readily available for you to use. Now shortly we're going to see breakup of how many members or how many person and the fund that are required. Remember, the funds are not just required when you apply for PR, but also when you are a PR and when you are here. So when you come to Canada, it's not you have landed, now you're in your home, they're going to come and check, but it's for your survival. And it's also in the airport, they're going to check before you come out of the airport that yes, you have access to the funds. And they just want to see that whether you'll be able to take care of yourself and you're not a burden on the Canadian government, because then they would have to support you by different means when you fall under category of low income or no income or whatever. So then they would have to support you, right? And they don't want to do that. They want to make sure that whosoever is landing to Canada as a PR specifically, they should be able to take care of themselves. So let's now take a look at the amount which is required corresponding to the number of people. Take a look. So like you can see here, if it's one family member, it is 13,310 Canadian dollars, going up to 35,224 Canadian dollars if you are a family of 7. For each additional family member after a family of 7, it is 3,586. So these are the fund required. I really hope the video was helpful. Take care. Bye.